Right. Emma Mokwa Bibi Ediba Pepe channel no so ɛwɔ YouTube. Yɛdamase sɛ abrenya bibia no mugu so na mohwɛ yɛn. Yɛni sɔ hwɛ a mohwɛ yɛn no. Ɛno nti ɛna abrebia gyibrɛ na yɛdamase da ɛde ama mo. Ɛnɛ anɔpa yi ɛnɛ yɛ kwasiada anɔpa the 18th day of May 2025. 18th of May 2025. Ɛnɛ Asante Kotoko egyina akono. Asante Kotoko egyina akono. Wɔnom ɛne club a the dreams FC ɛna ɛbɔ na ɛho nsɛm nyinaa no yɛde ɛbrɛw ɛwɔ kasafidie yi so. Yes, ɛno anwummerɛ Asante Kotoko ɛde confirmation ɛbaa eti wokɔ the X handle of Asante Kotoko. Wɔn ɛde baa sɛ wɔn aberanteɛ de din ɛde Emmanuel Antwi apeke ankle injury nti out of the game a wɔn ɛbɔ no. Asante Kotoko ɛyɛ that official announcement 14 hours ago. Injury update. Midfielder Emmanuel Antwi will miss Sunday's Premier League game against Dreams FC with an ankle injury. Kaisen Medikai a confirmed at the amount. Say Emmanuel Antwi out. Dana me the last training report no with the Tuja players of Wintimi Emobi and Emmanuel Antwi was part of our players with the Mudin Tuja say Untimi Emo game nibino. So I did that story for you here. Asante Kotoko a confirm say Antwi out. Again, on Thursday, I brought Asante Kotoko about training game with the youth team no. Albert Amoah Ipraye. Albert Amoah fit for the game and answer Untimi Emobi. It's a story which me running at the amount. So and other players at say Peter Amidu Aqua. One any fit for this particular game. Peter Amidu Aqua is not fit for this game. Yes. Abrante Dele Isaac Mintah any fit for this game. A couple of other players are one of them also in the camp for this game now. Me yam juma at the amount. Thank you so much. Me patch subscribe to channel no. Efa emame. So unsubscribe to channel na. Subscribe efa mama say very important. Say over subscribe no obeka abusuako no. Enra I was reading a comment and one lady was responding to comments yesterday. Is it PP? When I respond with the official handle. I'm still investigating to find out who that lady but that is it. Eti young na young fan seven and for Emrel and ne anopai and seven holding na a quapusi game no me the April. So yes, Asante Kotoko take on Dreams FC and ne 3 p.m. Kumasi Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. Please make sure you are there to offer your support to the club Asante Kotoko. The dream to win the league is not yet over. Even though Asante Kotoko destiny any on one in some league in Nemum in freedom sakra say results from other clubs can go either way. And if results from other clubs echo and Ankosadie Kotoko and other clubs in the penna, then Asante Kotoko can have an opportunity. That is if they win their games. What I say. So assuming without admitting that other teams will falter, Kotoko must keep pushing for all the 12 points at stake. I got 4 games in the league. Kotoko able dreams and then next week Obeko Bibiani Dance Park, Akobo Bibiani Gold Stars, Ufriwa, Obeko Stu Takwa Mijema, El Babayara, no co vision. Asante Kotoko edges are 12 points now. Now we're hoping and Marcus are assuming without admitting that the other clubs ever drop points. I know your calculations. Me no can say the same thing. Edema a club like Bibiani Gold Stars. Gold Stars as we speak, 56 points because and then when you have 3 points and 3 goals, Abe Canadian. So Gold Stars will hope that they will win the rest of their matches. It will not a difficult trip to Brekum. Obeko Brekum. Or difficult game on your Asante Kotoko. And I think Accra Lions on the last day or so. They will hope that they will win all their matches and hope that others will draw points. Over club B, it is Nations FCR. Nations as we speak, 54. Monday, Nations Everball Club, your friend Legon Cities. So Nations for Empire Ball and say Kotoko, the Bibiani Gold Stars, and Condo Out of Lines will all falter. Then Omu Nations, Ebe Jomu points. What I said about Kotoko is also true about the other clubs. Say Obia ebe hopi, say the other side no, enya the points, you know. And Inter can assuming without admitting that you also not get your points, then they will do their very best and try as much as possible. So no ebe to me, aje points na edi ababe room. That is said here ABC Ako. Now give me a 3 p.m. Baba has posted you 20 CDs, 30 CDs, 50 CDs, and 70 CDs. You can watch the game. Be part of it. Asante Kotoko. The mede to Jan say a branch did Emmanuel Antwi out of this particular game. Emmanuel Antwi has suffered an ankle injury. So he's out. Makacho say we monitor Kotoko training monitor. Now, Udim said the eagle is always there. Sometimes the hawk joins. Other times the entire crew ever joining. It's this week there. Yes, led by my very self, because then the chief operations manager, Edward Matthew, died, DJ China. No, no, so, Sanso and other crew members at the bright no, in APM, Adakujachi. And Sana, Eagle, a report na ebae. It when I reported earlier, said Abrante did Emmanuel Antwi out of the game. Nay, because Iman had not trained on Tuesday, he did not train on Wednesday, he did not participate in the game on Thursday. Friday, Emmanuel Antwi ever training, you know. The down no share no crown, the down no share. Not a different from the entire team at the share. So, and none of my conclude say Iman into a more game. Ampa Asante Kotoko company for the official confirmation at the aba say a branch of the ding at the Emmanuel Antwi into me a more game and we're out of the game. So this morning, that is a story that I can tell you. In terms of players are out. No one to me immobile. Kai say Peter Amidou Aqua out. Peter Amidou Aqua in the last phase of his recovery process. And also the ankle injury. Kotoko announced that ankle injury. I think it was the morning of their game. Many Diana Stars ever born. And Kotoko, this is our official announcement, you know, about Bonte. That should be like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Abrante Dede Peter Amidou Aqua is injured. He's also not part of the game. Kaise Sadano, Akotko announce Peter Diano, Omo announce almost striker Dede Isaac Mintah. Mintah and so a pry. He's also in the final phase of the recovery process, but only part of this particular game. So Mintah is also out. And Afi Abrante Dede Peter Amidou Aqua and so out. There a good news, no. With the Baba Mount. Name way there. A news. Only say between Mintah and what's the name? A branch I friend say Aqua, Peter Amidou Aqua, what do you need him that? They're not any established. Emmanuel Antwi, who has been confirmed yesterday, about 14 hours ago, and Asante a tweet at the Bible and say Emmanuel Antwi and you're fit because when your ankle injury. So that makes it about 3 players. Now the Emmanuel Kote at the Amoah. Now when you're 4 players are one into me and more game nibi and so I don't know. Now my infant to and pay said there's good news for Asante Kotoko. Good news. We a miraculous recovery. I think last week we had the same thing about Samba Ndongani. Samba who had been injured previously, who missed the Thursday training game with Namoro Erekovai. And me checks Ewurem Ewo Takwa Ebra Kotoko Ekobo FA Cup. Na branch the Samba a part of the team. And moi, mohwe video Ebra me 20-man squad no. Me catch us for Asteris eto Albert Amoah edin ho. Albert Amoah. Me catch for Asteris eto ne din ho. And this morning I've seen a message on YouTube. My message I branch be a name code or say Adentina me beka sa branch na pra na afi na me try say me beka say ne ho atono ne ade. I was struggling to understand his point. But my catch him say when you bring your point and it's devoid of insult, ayana me pɛ. Let me see. Or the insulting a yikakra eka nanka eya mama decided say me delete, but I decided to reply. He decided to my reply. Samuel, Nidini, no, William Osman or something. William Osman. I think on the day some particular message, by. Let me see if I can get it, and I'll read it. But minya enya the message. I'll go back and read that particular message. And then the point, say, ade gyina mbɛka sɛ abɛtamo a ɛpira. Sometimes yana me say ɛnneɛma no bi wɔ a moka you put yourself in our shoes. No one decides to count how you journalist. And I'll call Asante Kotoko training. And a mobile training key. And I bet Amoah I suffer an injury. Injury no suffer, The way I bet Amoah what would you know so see him? Then the medical team rush on him, picks him, he's unable to return. Gawon yes our story is about Amoah injured. Is that your point? So we are journalists. Definitely I'll bring out that story. And it is the reason this our story in the Bible says about Amoah injured. But go and read or go and listen to the story again. I know Abet Amoah. I know how Abet Amoah a BT scheduled to be back. All the two major injuries are Abet. This season was suffering now. Oba when he naso say Oba. Inti Abet Amoah is one person upra with me. I recover. I have the message here. So it's uh, William Danso William Dansoman. William Dansoman. Okay. Or see, a man Pepe, are you a Brazilian? I don't even understand why he tagged me if I'm Brazilian. Come clear on the Albert Amoah issue, as you already got us scared with news of an injury. So I was scared with the occurrence of the injury at the training, and I was scared. When you read or you listened to the news that Albert got injured, also I'm sure normal because he got injured. It is not that Bobo and she is here and a paper stories about stories about Amoah. No, he got injured. So let me continue your message. You are now trying unsuccessfully to justify your earlier report. And this is where I find it difficult. William Dansoma. Justify what? Justify that Albert got injured? Justify that Albert entered to a game. Justify that Albert Amoah shouted to the hearing of Justify that Albert Amoah entered to a game. Justify that on Friday, Albert Amoah entered a training. Which one am I trying to justify? Better me to us. Then I'm better me justify. This is the chronology of the event that happened. He shouted and he got down and shouted. The medical team ran. They rushed to attend to him. After attending to him, they had to carry him to the technical area. When they carried him to the technical area, they were still on him. When to me, I recover my book game. And the team in the point or Friday, your code training, Albert and to me, what is people trying to justify here? William, I'm not trying to justify anything. It's where your messages in but yeah, I didn't like it. I say you some of you are so called when you do that, it becomes abusive. Why we are near delete? But I wanted to reply, engage you on this particular message. I don't think I'm going to delete it. But next time, your choice of words, you can make your point. Like I said, the beauty of maturity is that you are able to put across your message without necessarily offending somebody, without necessarily insulting somebody. What the bar, the anybody. Mama report and pay and from Asante which it for. So good news, I'm a picky. And it's a said, I catch him say, faster is at to Abet Amoah, Edino. The car 1 hour to the game now, but I'm a fitter. Coach Eden never come. And it's a per the report I've gathered this morning. Albert Amoah, a Google, a fit and ready to play for Asante Kotoko. Albert Amoah is fit and ready to play. It is game a bebaso. Albert Amoah, a part of the Kotoko team. And in fact, per the report I've picked, doctors declare and say, oh, he fully fit. Fully fit. So Albert can play. I mean, from Tuga, say, Osha branch the team at the Albert Amoah. You see, the first injury, and also was number Kotoko versus one out of Lions. Albert shouted and he was carried Okoronko Asante Kotoko equipment officer ene ko so an free park no so no a ene de no ekotena bus mu ebra akoto team e fi oboase abakumase. I was there. Then Albert Amoah ebetena fie kakra ene de wanche na doctors na expect about 4 weeks, but just 1 week and we say he was back. Albert esansu kuprai Kotoko ene mediama e wotakwa mukai very very cynical tackle na branch no e de ekọ no so. Albert etena fie chair or say about 7 games and or recover and Albert Amoah e back and was so and okra no yem fan say and also the expected time and so out no was about 8 to 10 weeks, but 6 weeks and he was back. Albert nanu di na me ho or shouted say and then a man yem shim ni say the way he shouted was so team we came no sana we no as a kokoye. But the good news I'm able to report to you and pay and say Albert Amoah aviator agogo or the leading goal scorer at Asante Kotoko this season. In the Ghana Premier League, Albert Amoah 8 goals. In the FA Cup, Albert Amoah 3 goals. Put everything together, was 11 goals on a debut season at the Asante Kotoko. Clearly, he will want to add some of the numbers to the game. Kaisa Asante Kotoko, first round, wamo any club at the Dreams Asia Kotoko Esheninu, Emma Dreams Etimu Bako. That game was played at the Takwa T&A Stadium. That game was played at Tubas Trutef. Tubas Trutef and also. And as I game a basso. Now Albert Amoah scored in that game. Tambakaya. Albert Amoah go. That was our game. So he would love to score again. So much and as a yes, Albert Amoah scored. The Kai 2-1 win for Asante Kotoko. Or Tubas Trutef and also. He scored. And he would love to score again in this game to increase his numbers at least. So it means 10 goals. They will league in now 3 FA Cup. No, you have 15 goals. That was the debut season for Asante Kotoko, the first full season in the Premier League. I think that those numbers will be good. It is the good news this morning, even though I've told you about players who are missing the game through injury. The good news is that Albert Amoah are making a surprise recovery. We're making a miraculous recovery. And that Albert is in line, not just to play, to be part of the 18, but even to start. There's a new one still. You bring Albert Amoah and Kwame Poku, Amoah. And now the coach, I practice on Friday. If Albert was not going to be fit, he practiced how he will start the game, how he go about the game. Now, so I saw Coach Enyoma Oye. But the good news is that Sir Adrian Crown, every free coach so ama any coach enya the full-fledged squad in terms of any more for now what me I pick the very best he wants to pick at the if you are we the story that we are giving you this morning proud to the Kotoko game to say the last week proud to Kotoko versus Brekum Chelsea FA Cup or Takwa TNA the report ma say Samba emeki miraculous recovery. We can also tell you that Albert Amoah Amikisa miraculous recovery nibi. And he's part of the 20 players Asante Kotoko at the Ekwakoye battle na Omashe. Somebody 3 points at the FA club at the Dreams FC and so the bad news is that Kotoko announce say Antwi is out. Omo announce Antwi the aka me the amount. Say Kote obviously long term Asante. Abranche the ding the Isaac Mintah out. Sanso and Abranche friend say Peter Miduakwa is out. So all you know about 4-5 players are missing. But then Albert Amoah is back. Now, I mean fan to just said ne Baba Sports Stadium. There's one thing that you can be assured of. One thing that you can be assured of. And it's Dreams FC will put the ball on the field of play and play around. And know Dreams, how they play their game. They always love to put the ball on the field of play. Now, one more, I play around. Asante Kotoko will love to also play around. And so, Kaya, na me catch one can say, teams no pay ball ne bopa no mushia prosper. Sana ya na ogun epe. Say ope ball no bono so epe ne bo. No abo. Ya no pesa pa. We would when Dreams would love to play the ball around. And then Karim Zito who also love to play the ball around. Na me share Dreams official ex-handle. Na omo picture down Karim Zito. Ikra trophy at the animu. Karim Zito ikra the FA Cup at the animu. Ya enya asepketo. So Abdul Karim Zito eno ena ebabe coach at the Asante Kotoko. Dreams FC reminding everybody say omo baba 3 p.m. na onum abehwe so betimi abaye adwuma no enso ewo a enya asepketo. So that is it for the big game. Ebeba so nyame adoma ene ewie yi ewo the Barbarian Sports Stadium ena yede won seven ede atodwa. The good news and say Abrante the din ede Abet Amoah fit, he has recovered, he will lead the Lions for Asante Kotoko alongside Abrante the din de Kwame Poku Bayi. Thank you so much for watching us. We are grateful. Nyame enhyira enyina yede obibias.